Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and as you can probably tell by this title of the video, I'm not sure what I'm going to title it yet, but it's been a wild almost 2 weeks and I cannot even describe to you what I have been going through. It has just been an emotional roller coaster of ups and downs and ups again, and just so many emotions I have felt the past 2 weeks, and everything that has been posted recently has all been pre-recorded on the same day. Otherwise, there would not have been any videos as of late. So this is not doll related, but it is related to me. So it's a pretty big update. Okay, so basically what happened was about 12 days ago, my grandparents found a cat in their shed, and then they found 3 babies. So where I live, it's gonna get cold. It was the end of October when this happened, okay? And where I live, it's gonna get cold and there's gonna be snow, and it's gonna last for a really ridiculous amount of time. So I made it my mission, being the cat lover I am, and we're huge animal people. Literally all of our cats, like between me, my parents, my aunt and uncle, and my grandparents, like all of our cats we have, with the exception of one, were rescues from the outside or like a barn or something. So us being rescuers of cats from the outdoors, we're like, we need to help these cats. And it's not just like, oh, this is just like a random stray cat. Like, this cat had babies, okay? So I went over there and I expected it to be just like a normal feral cat and just like run away from me. And I was like, okay, I just want to see them. No. I went out to the shed by myself. I meowed one time. This cat jumps down from, like, they were up on something in the shed. She jumps down, pokes her head out of the shed, hisses at me one time. I bent down, I put up my hand, I let her smell me, and that was that. I just felt this instant connection with this animal, and when you see her, you're gonna understand why. So basically, I was like, I did not want to leave this cat because she was so incredibly friendly. And before you freak out and are like, oh my God, did you like steal someone's cat? I want to make it clear that we tried to find her owner and it just didn't, nobody claimed her. And we think she'd been out there for a ridiculous amount of time. And like, it was just like, okay, I don't think anybody's gonna come and claim her. And don't worry, we checked for chip and everything like that, and there was nothing. So she needed a home. And so basically what happened was, I was like, okay, if I can find these kittens a home or homes, I will keep the mother. Which usually the hard part is finding the adult parent cat a home. So I was like, I will keep the mother. I have such a strong connection with this animal. I have, if you don't know, I've got my dog, which today is actually Winter's birthday. So Winter turns 10 today. She got a really great birthday present. I've got Sophia, my childhood cat, who is 16. And then I have the queen, Miss Olivia May, who is 2. Now, Sophia and Winter, extremely easygoing, get along with everything they meet. Olivia, spoiled rotten brat, and I suppose that's my fault because she is the baby and she's a Siamese, so literal snob, but we all love her for it. But anyway, I was like, if I just take in the mom, you know, like the vet estimated she's about Olivia's age. So I was like, okay, they're both like 2. Yeah, it'll work. It'll be fine. Well, I spent all of last week tirelessly contacting people I hadn't talked to in a long time, people I knew from like everywhere, you know, contacting not shelters, but nonprofit animal rescues, because I would much rather, if it had to come down to it, I would much rather know that kittens are safe there versus certain types of shelters that I don't want to get into. So I went ahead and I was just contacting people that I knew, because I would literally, if I had to take them all 4 in, I would have, but I technically can't, you know, like that's a lot. And I honestly would have been so much happier if they all went to people that I know and can check up on them. Well, my grandparents had a family friend that took 1, and I had a family friend that took another. So I was left with 1 baby, but I spent 1 whole day out in the shed with them, getting these babies acclimated to being pet and picked up and played with and everything, just so that, you know, when their potential adoptive parents came to meet them, that, you know, they could play with them and everything. And don't worry, I literally like sanitized my hands every time I came back in and touched the inside pets and all that stuff, we were very, very cautious because my grandparents have a senior cat and I have a senior cat. And then obviously for our other 2 cats and Winter as well, we were just super, super cautious. So I got all these cats acclimated. The other 2 cats were picked up on the same day, so then we were left with Mama and 1 baby. And I was like, okay, I'll just take this baby home with me and then we will go ahead and continue looking for a home for her from there. Well, she was in my house about 5 minutes and I said she's staying. So, yes, I have adopted 2 more cats. Yes, I am going from a 3-pet household to a 5-pet household, but we're all ladies, we're all strong, and we're all beautiful. And if you don't know, like, males have a distinct personality, especially male cats, where they assert dominance, especially alpha male cats. And I was kind of nervous if this little one was a boy, like, oh boy, how's this gonna go? But she is a girl. Everything is looking absolutely wonderful. I've taken them to the vet. They have, Sunday, I have taken them to the vet. They are just as sweet as can be. They are more comfortable and playful. And today is actually their first full day in the house. They've been chilling in my porch just so I could wait. I got them out of the shed, but I put them in the porch so they could still be safe and warm inside, but I had to wait until the vet cleared them to be able to come inside with my animals. So I would like you all to meet. This right here is Miss Sunday, and she looks like a hot fudge sundae. So when I first saw her, I thought she looked like a hot fudge sundae, and it was the first name to pop into my head. It is not, like, I typically don't name my animals after food or anything like that. You guys know me, I name them after people. But this is Miss Sunday, and she is actually a snowshoe Siamese. So I have found yet another stray Siamese cat. Don't ask me how this happens, it just does. But you guys, she is the sweetest thing, and I just adore her so much. And I felt such a strong connection with her. And you guys know me, like, if I feel a connection with an animal, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that it is safe and loved and cared for. And when I tell you that those other 2 kittens are living their best lives, I can assure you, I have gotten updates. They're doing flawlessly. So another thing about me is there are 2 types of cats that I love, like, more than anything in the world: Siamese and all black cats, okay? So you're probably thinking, oh, you have a baby Siamese. No, I have a baby Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I would like you all to meet Miss Baby Cleo. She is about 8 weeks old, and she is so incredibly fluffy. I've always wanted a solid black cat. We used to have this stray one that came by my aunt and uncle's house, and my siblings named it Blackie. I wanted to call it Salem, so I called it Blackie Salem, because, if you watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch, they have a black cat named Salem and he talks. And so basically, I was always like, if I get a solid black cat, I'll probably name him Salem. Well, this is a girl and her name is Cleo. Now, if you are a Monster High fan, you're probably thinking I named her Cleo after Cleo Denial. Technically, no, but we'll see if her personality is very Cleo Denial-esque, and then we'll go for it. So I have Sunday Rose and Cleo Ray, and they are so cute. They're doing so well. Now you're probably wondering, how are the other girlies? Winter absolutely loves Sunday, and Sunday loves Winter. Cleo is not entirely sure about Winter, but we have to remember, she's never seen a dog before. But it's funny because Winter and Cleo look the same because they're both all black, so it's so cute. But everybody's doing really good. Sophia does not care. Like, all she wants to do is eat and drink and sleep, and so she's pretty chill. She doesn't care. Cleo really did like her, though. She took to her immediately. She walked out of the cat carrier and walked right over to Sophia, and they were both drinking out of the same water dish. So I was like, oh, okay, cute. Sunday. So Olivia. I do own 2 Siamese cats now. They're both not full-bred Siamese, but I do own 2 Siamese cats. If you don't know, their personality is, it's interesting. It's a thing, okay? It's just look up Siamese cats' personalities. My girls are both very loving, Sunday more so than Olivia, but Olivia is going to take her some time to get used to. Don't worry. There's been no aggression, no fighting, no attacking. There's been some mutual hissing, but more so on Olivia's part. But this is also how Olivia reacted when she met my grandparents' cats. So, and she goes over there all the time now for play dates. So I have no qualms about this. I'm not worried about this at all. When I tell you last weekend when those 2 babies were picked up and we put these 2 in the carrier to take them home, I burst out into tears. And my grandparents and my mom were like, what is wrong? And I'm like, I have been under so much stress trying to find these cats a home because I wanted them to be safe before it got cold and before the snow happened, and it snowed 2 days ago. So I literally knew that God put these cats in front of me and he was testing me to see how I could handle this. I guess I handled it pretty well. I don't freaking know. But they are here. They are loving it. They currently enjoy the doll room. I will go ahead and pop up a picture of Miss Sunday, or not Sunday, oh my goodness, Miss Cleo in the Kira Bailey hut. She has taken up residence in this hut with my childhood kitten Kirsten and Princess Belle, along with Lila Minetti's horse. So Cleo is loving this, and I always wanted a cat that would lay in the doll hut. So Cleo, it's yours. They love the doll room, which is funny because this is Olivia's room. So that's going to be interesting, but they're loving it. They are sleeping and eating and drinking and doing all the fun cat things. They're doing really, really well. So I'm just so happy that I could rescue them, and especially before the winter. And I'm really, really happy that I could give this little family of cats, you know, the best life possible. And you know, you can't just leave them out there. And I do really want to quickly say, this isn't like anything negative. I have seen this talked about a lot. Please get your pets fixed, okay? It doesn't matter if they are indoor or outdoor. They could get outside and things like this could possibly happen. Now, again, we don't know Sunday's backstory, but I'm just letting you know there's also certain health risks with avoiding getting your pets fixed. I know it could be an expense, but I'm also a believer of if you cannot afford the pets, you should not have them. And if you want to help them but cannot afford them, please look into nonprofit animal rescues. Please, definitely do that. There are tons of resources out there. And if you are interested in volunteering for nonprofit animal rescues, I highly, highly encourage you to do that as well. So those are my new girls. That's my update. They've only been in the house a few hours. Tonight we'll spend our first night together, all 6 of us. Not gonna lie to you, I might have 6 animals or 5 animals in my bed. And yes, I am one of those people that lets my animals on my furniture. That's me. And you guys could probably tell based on how big of an animal lover I am, but there's probably gonna be 5 animals in my bed tonight. I don't know how Olive's gonna feel about this, but this morning I woke up with her laying on my chest. So if that doesn't tell you how much that cat claims me as her mother, I don't know what does. But Sunday and Cleo are doing very well. And for updates, you can obviously get updated here, but for more frequent updates on them and the other 3 of my pets, definitely go follow me on Instagram at Kyla.collects, because I constantly post. Yes, I post a lot of doll content. I post some Taylor Swift stuff, and I post some pet stuff. So definitely go give me a follow over there. Again, I know this wasn't our usual content, but I've been dying to tell all of you, and I just wanted to wait until everything was kosher and everything was all good. And I just felt like this was a permanent fit and everything is going well, but everything is going fantastic. I'm so blessed and so grateful. And I'm really, really proud of myself for how strong I was through this whole situation. Yes, I did cry, but I was happy and relieved. And I'm just so proud of myself and so proud of Sunday for keeping these kittens alive and doing everything for them. And she did get to keep one. So I didn't want to separate all of them, but you know, it is what it is. And I promise you they are all in very, very good hands. So thank you all so much for listening. Let me know if you have a really cool pet rescue story you'd like to share down below. I would absolutely love to hear it. If you have not already, give this video a big thumbs up, 1 for Sunday, 1 for Cleo. Hit that subscribe button to join the fam and tap that really cool notification bell so you know the exact moment I post a new video. Have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, everybody.